Willows, we would like your help in finding a missing woman. Christine Willows went missing from her hometown, Palmer's Green in London, 2 weeks ago today and hasn't been seen since. Christine was a retired nurse living happily with her husband of 30 years until she suddenly vanished in the middle of Thursday, the 14th of September. Her last known location was at a local branch of Tesco's, and here is footage of her leaving the supermarket at about 3 p.m. on that day. Her home was a short walk away, and her husband, family and friends are desperate for any news of her. Please call the number on the screen if you have any information of her whereabouts. A breakout at a bank in Doncaster last Saturday was described by police officers as a modern, audacious offence.
Oh, Bryony, very good. I was coming to see you. Bryony, any update on that Willows woman case, the missing woman?
No, sorry, Gov. We've put out a press conference.
Uh-huh.
Nothing came back positive. Spoken to neighbours, spoken to friends. It appears they're just an ordinary couple. They're both retired, no children, but they have lots of friends. And by speaking to them, it appears that they had a good marriage. There was no scandal, nothing to report.
Yeah. Credit cards, telephone logs, pensions, have you checked all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, nothing.
No evidence of life at all.
Nothing.
That doesn't sound good. Any theories?
Apart from she was very old, she could have wandered off.
Have you checked the hospitals?
We're on that right now, Gov.
Yeah, mortuaries would have forced contacted us for any unidentified bodies. Oh dear. Have we searched the house yet?
Does it appear they're just an ordinary couple, no marital problem? Do you think we need to?
Yes, I do, Bryony. There's no such thing as an ordinary couple. They're all different. Believe me, we need to search the house, and as soon as possible, I think.
We'll get onto that now, Gov.
All right, okay, carry on. Oh, by the way, if Mr. Willows comes, show him into interview room 1 for me, please.
We'll do, Gov.
Hello, Mr. Willows. I've been through DC McKell's report here. I'm afraid there's no new news there as yet.
Well, call me Ken. Everyone else does.
Righto, thank you very much. Well, we're still waiting for a couple of reports, but as I say, there's nothing new turned up yet.
What sort of leads are you following up then?
Mainly hospitals and mortuaries.
I've already done that. I've tried several already.
Yes, I'm sure you have, Ken, but I'm sure you can appreciate that us police can get more information out of hospitals than the general public.
I hope so, yeah.
Tell me, did she suffer from memory loss, confusion, anything at all like that?
I don't think so, no. I mean, she forgot some things, but no, not in the way you mean.
No. You were out today, she disappeared, I believe, at the allotments, is that right?
Yes.
What time did you last see your wife?
When I left at 1:30.
And you got back at 6 o'clock, I think you said.
Yes, it gets dark about then.
Yes, I'm sure it does. And can anyone vouch for this?
Yeah, well, I suppose so, yes. I think, of course, yes.
So, we have a sighting of your wife come out of the supermarket at 3 o'clock. You came home at 6. Have you any idea where she might have gone in the meantime?
No.
And were you expecting anyone to call?
No, like I said, no.
Well, I think the best thing to do now is to have a search of the house. Is that all right with you, Ken?
That's all right with me, but what exactly are you looking for?
Clues, Mr. Willows, clues.
Can I go now?
Yes, we're done here now, thank you.
Oh, dear Bassett. Do you mind if I asked you something?
Of course.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I do, and grandchildren.
Well, Christine and I, we don't have any kids. We only have each other. Please find her for me. I want her back.
I'll do my best, Ken.
So how's it going then, Ken? What's been happening?
Not a lot. I mean, the police came round the other day and they searched the house, but they didn't find anything. Tested for blood, took some DNA samples, all sorts.
Whatever for? So I suppose they've got to do their job. Here we are. How are you doing, Ken? Everybody in the club's asking after you.
I'm all right. I'm just not sleeping at night. I keep going over and over things in my head. Where could she be?
Well, I don't know. She just can't disappear into thin air, can she? She's got to be somewhere.
I just can't think.
But well, perhaps a driver knocked her over and was scared and took her off somewhere. Well, it would Green. You know, at least 20 people would have seen something like that. No, they couldn't. Yeah, that's true. But where would she go?
She loved Devon. We spent a holiday there last year. Yeah. But where would she be in Devon?
Yeah, where would she stay? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure she'll surprise and just pop up. Don't worry. She'll turn up. With you, look, you don't know for sure it's her, do you? We don't know.
Not be her.
I'm just hoping. I'm hoping it's not her.
You've got an appointment, haven't you?
Yes.
Please come in. Okay, Ken, sorry to bring you in here, but as I said to you on the phone, I think we found Christine. We just waited on the DNA results to be sure, but in the meantime the best way to proceed is for you to identify her.
I understand. Why do you think it's Christine?
Well, she matches the general description. She was also in an accident. She's been found in a ditch in Hertfordshire, and we're just investigating that as well. So, in the meantime, are you ready to see her?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be in there with you, and the mortician will be there as well. And only when you're ready, I'll ask the mortician to remove the sheet from her head.
I understand.
Okay. So, if you're ready, please follow me. And mind the step.
It wasn't her. It wasn't her.
I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't. Come on, Kate, let's get out of here.
Well, hello, Mr. Willows. Ken, thanks for coming in. Well, it's been a while now, and we haven't had any new leads since the day she disappeared. I'm afraid we're going to have to close the case down for the time being.
Close the case, but how can you? My wife is still missing. She must be somewhere. You've got to find her. She's all I've got. I told you that.
If there was anything else we could do, Ken, we would. But there's been nothing at all. No new leads, no evidence, no sign of life. I'm very sorry.
What about that place in Devon? The place I told you about? She really loved it there. Have you been there?
Yes, we've been there. We spoke to the landlady, the B&B. She confirms you were there with Christine, but she hasn't seen her since then.
Well, I can't accept that. I can't give up just like that. I'm going to go down to Devon myself.
Of course. And if you find any new leads regarding the day she disappeared, or even the week leading up to it, please don't hesitate to contact us.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, what do you want?
This is my wife. I've been looking for my wife.
Who?
Here's a picture of her here. Have you
Who?
seen it?
No. No, I'm sorry, I haven't seen it.
Hello, I'm Christine. Open the door, it's Elaine. Open this door. What are you hiding away here for? Don't you realise your friends are anxious about you? Excuse me, young lady, you've got some explaining to do. What the hell's been going on? Don't you know we're going frantic wondering where you are? What are you hiding up here for? What's happened, for goodness sake?
How did you find me?
Your bloody red hat. I'm visiting my brother in Manchester and I saw the familiar red hat and I thought I've got to find out if it's you, and it is you. What's happening? What's happened?
I'm so sorry.
You
Elaine.
need to-
Elaine, just sit down.
You need
sit
to
down.
tell me what's been going on. We've been frantic with worry, not knowing where
sorry.
you are. Why did you hide here?
I had to get away. I had to get away.
Get away from who?
Ken.
Get away from him? What are you talking about? He's a lovely bloke. He's so sweet. What do you mean, Ken?
Sweet. Sweet. Everybody thinks he's sweet and kind.
He's a kid.
No, he's not. He's a mealy-mouthed bully.
No.
Yes.
When did he become a bully? What happened?
Well, you know, we married late and
I know.
couldn't have children. And we were both so disappointed. But
Oh.
no, he blamed me. It was my fault.
Nobody's to blame. It just happened. It's just one of those things. You can't blame yourself. It just happens. Oh,
Try
don't
telling
be
him
stressed.
that.
Don't,
Try telling him that.
don't be stressed. Don't be stressed. Come on, tell me all about it. Come on, tell me. You'll feel a lot better when you've got it all out. Come on, tell me what happened. What happened?
He used to say that I was his and I belonged to him alone. And, oh dear, do you know something? Everyone used to be, oh, lovely. He's holding her hand. They're so much in love. No, he wasn't. He was squeezing it so tight, but I was in terrible, terrible pain. Oh, Elaine, I used to dread meal times. Oh, God, it didn't matter. I couldn't do anything right if it was undercooked, overcooked, hot, cold. Didn't matter. He just used to throw his food around and he used to hit me. God knows how many times he hit me. It was a constant hitting around. when I didn't least expected it. I was just an irritant to him. Just an irritant. It was like shit on his shoe.
Oh my love, I had no idea whatsoever. You know, you could have come to live with me. You could still come and live with me. He would never know where you are.
Oh, Elaine, I wish I could come live with you, but do you know something? Apart from the humiliation, I'm so frightened of him. Do you know, I'm frightened that he'll kill me.
Do you know he's been looking for you? He's even been down to Devon. He went down to Devon to look for you.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because I used to say that if I weren't living here, I would be living in Devon. But do you know something? All my life, all my married life, I've been saving bit by bit, squirreling it away in a bank account, creating a new ID for myself.
Oh my word, I had no
expect you to
idea
find
this was
me.
going on. Oh dear, well look, we won't tell him where you are, okay? And I'll tell Moira not to say anything.
So you and Moira, you will come and visit me.
Oh,
won't you?
with your life we will. Oh yeah, this village could do with livening up. You just wait. And another thing,
Oh.
get rid of this bloody red hat.
Thank you.